threatened China with an additional 10% tariff on its export to the United States, prompting a promise of countermeasures from the Beijing and setting the stage for another significant escalation into the two governments' trade war. The United States President also claimed he planned to impose tariff on Canada and Mexico starting next Tuesday, having delayed their imposition last month after the talks with his counterparts. Posting on Truth social media platform on Thursday, Trump said illicit drug and that of the fentanyl were smuggled into the United States at unacceptable levels and that import taxes would force other countries to crack down on the trafficking. We cannot allow this scourge to continue to harm the United States of America, and therefore until it stops or is seriously limited, the proposed tariff scheduled to go into effect on March 4th will indeed go into effect as scheduled, the Republican president wrote. China will always and will likewise be charged as an additional 10% tariff on that day. If Trump's make good to the latest threat, the move would further strain relationship between China and United States and its largest trading partners. In response, China Commerce and Foreign Ministry on Friday vowed to retaliate if Chinese companies were affected by the tariff, accusing the United States of America of using fentanyl as a pretext to threaten China. Such behavior is purely shifting blame and shrinking the responsibility, also which is not conducive to solving its own problems, a Commerce Ministry spokesperson said. If the United States insists on proceeding with the course of action, China will take all necessary countermeasures to safeguard its legitimate rights and interests. Canada and Mexico have promised to retaliate if the United States imposes tariff on their exports. China hit back swiftly when Trump imposed a 10% tariff on its export earlier this month. The Trump administration has repeatedly raised the threat of tariffs, vowing to rebalance the global economic order in the United States' favor. A string of announced measures have yet to be introduced, however, and economists and businesses urge officials to reconsider. The duties on imports from Canada and Mexico have been repeatedly delayed. Modified levies on the steel and aluminium will not be enforced until next month, and a wave of reciprocal tariff trailed earlier this month will not kick in before April. This week, the United States President voted to slap 25% tariff on the European Union, claiming the bloc was formed to screw the United States, although details remain sparse. Duties will be applied generally, Trump said, on cars and all other things.